everybody, and welcome to Camp Cretaceous Jurassic World Trailer Reaction. Now, I apologize for this being out the day after the trailer was released. I had a lot of stuff to dealing with. I apologize for that, but don't worry, for the special announcement, it will be on schedule. So, we are going to first react to it, and then probably I'll play it back and watch it again, analyze it, see if there's any little teasers. But with that out of the way, let's begin. Oh, yes, Rexy is with us here today. So, let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it, I'm out of water and I don't have popcorn, so still have to do. Ready? Go!
We thought it'd be fun.
Ooh, Isla Nublar. Very dark.
We'd be safe.
Discover ripples.
Horror waiting for us on the island. Claws, teeth, screaming. So much screaming.
What? Huh?
For the vlog. Keep telling your little story.
This would be my sister.
Welcome to Isla Nublar, campers. You are the first
Isla.
kids in the entire world to ever experience the
Ooh,
awesome
Sinoceratops.
that is Camp Cretaceous.
I don't do well on
Roll
windy
credits.
roads.
Seriously, if you're that sick from that window. Ooh, Bumpy!
Of Jurassic World, as well as kayaking, rock climbing,
Ooh, Paris
obstacle
for all of
courses,
us.
and of course,
Real dinosaurs!
That's not a dinosaur.
what was that?
It's an Indominus Rex. Oh, God. Pteranodons.
Where is everybody?
Is it?
There's usually
Whoa.
someone around.
Hello?
Interesting.
Hello?
We're on our own.
You're gonna die.
Please tell me you have a plan.
We'll get south to the
Nope.
We're a team.
Oh, they get stuck.
I mean, we're in two.
Oh, most. Oh, yeah, she's dead. Ooh. Up T-Rex.
This is what camp's about. Who's with me?
It's not the same as camp that I've ever been to, but okay. Alright, so that is it. So, this was obviously a bit longer. First thing that I do like is the fact that we see Nublar exactly the same shot that we see in the first trailer, except this one's more dark, because this one seems a lot more darker toned. And the music, how they use the music, it reminds me of, I believe the third trailer for Fallen Kingdom. They use the exact same music and stuff in that. But I don't mind it. And I love the... And here's the joke about eeriness and then flashlight. Seriously, that reminds me so much of my sister. But things that, let's see, anything else that was interesting? We get a panning shot of park, and we see Sinoceratops, Pteranodons, Stegosaurus, and Brachiosaurus. But this shot's supposed to look magical, but it obviously means that it's supposed to be after Mizrani's helicopter crashes through the aviary and stuff, the Pteranodons break out. What's interesting is this shows us that the Sinoceratops have already been integrated into an enclosure. But what's strange is in the original Jurassic World thingy, we didn't see any of them in the enclosures, of course. And people assumed they were in the restricted section, and this could be in a restricted area, or like an enclosure that's not open, but I still am glad that they're keeping with that. Interestingly though, we see 3 different patterns on the Stegosaurus. We see one with the one closest to the Sinoceratopses. It looks very similar to the Triceratops we see in Jurassic Park 3 from that plane shot. We see them having a zebra-like pattern with white stripes and a green. It's the same with the Stegosaurus. Then we see a polka dotted kind of brown one, which reminds me of the Jurassic Park 3 Stegosaurus as well, except the spots are new. And the third looks very similar to the Jurassic World one. And then we get the road spot where they say he doesn't like weaving roads. If he gets that sick on this little weaving road, how does he survive on a highway? I'm definitely that lady. I'm like, why are we bringing him up? That's gross. Nice reference. And Bumpy. Bumpy is so cute. Just so adorable. Fears. Interesting reference to the novels with the Camp Cretaceous. Although obviously this time it's not being attacked by a T-Rex. Though I still want to see that in the final movie, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me. And we get some bioluminescent Parasaurolophus, which we've only seen that in the Minecraft version of Jurassic World. But I think it looks really cool. And we see the Velociraptor pen. Again, this doesn't make sense, and I'll explain it later. And let me explain it now. It doesn't make sense because this is supposed to be in canon, and the Indominus Rex's full-on escape takes the entire day. And this raptor scene's at night, which means that it has to be before Owen releases them. And what I'm thinking is, perhaps maybe it could be before Owen arrives, because they were already getting their cameras on, and also afterwards they're in those little boxes which they're released from. So it's a little strange. I wonder how they're going to explain that. But anyway, let's move on. Brachiosaurus. Now, Indominus Rex arrives, and it does a lot of damage to the Camp Cretaceous. Like, it literally looks like it was completely burnt down. Like, all of it's gone, which is so weird. And I do like the nice Tyrannosaurus fossil in the background with the kids. But one thing that's a little strange is, why is the Indominus Rex's color scheme so dark? Like, it's much more dark than it was in the movie. Now, it could be just to make it look a little more menacing, but it kind of loses me a bit. I will say that some of the dinosaurs for this, even though it's a kid's show, let's just be honest, it looks so like the movies. Obviously, you can tell it's more animated than the movie version, but it still looks so realistic. And that's what I was a little bit worried about with this, because we knew from that teaser image of the gate and the character standing there, I thought that the dinosaurs were going to look animated too. Even though the teaser trailer that showed that raptor, I was like, why is it showing it really, really realistically, even the plants and stuff, and then the human characters are very animated. A little strange, but you know what? I think it works now that we got 2 trailers to see them. And we see a new type of Parasaurolophus, which reminds me of one of the Jurassic World skins. I think it's the Savannah, or maybe it's one of them. Yeah, I think it's the Savannah skin in Jurassic World Evolution. And the Indominus Rex, we see how it goes with the truck. It frickin' sends it flying. And we also see Pteranodons breaking out, which wasn't really that big of a surprise. So this means that we're going to see the Pteranodon breakout from the kid's perspective. So we get 2 different sort of views of it immediately after it happens. We see just them going by Claire's, and then go by Zach, and then attack Main Street. But now we're going to see what happens to this group of kids. Do they get, like, fully attacked? Or do they just get swooped out and, like, do they just pass away? Well, not pass away like dead, like, just go to Main Street and start doing their stuff. And also leading to one of my favorite deaths. I like how they're just carrying Bumpy around. Although, how did he grow so big? Because we know that we're going to see him hatch from inside the facility and stuff. which is a little strange. Maybe it could be how they, maybe it's showing that they also, all the dinosaurs have the growth hormone added to them, like the Indominus Rex and many of the other dinosaurs, like in the novels. So that could explain it, but if they don't say that it has it, but I don't know. During the walkie-talkie scene, we see them just going right, or looking at them, just, they're completely in shock, and we see that they obviously must have been attacked or something already, like really badly. It could have been from, it definitely probably would have been from Indominus Rex, but what I'm thinking is maybe it could also be like, this could be, say, the second or third episode, because we know there's 8 episodes. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I'll double check. But it's interesting because we see that the main character, I can't remember their names, but the main character, arm is holding it like sort of injured looking, but we only see 4 of them. What happened to the others? Are we possibly going to see this with kids being killed? Because if it does, I will praise it for being bold, and that's what I want to see. I want to see them be bold. Like if they kill a child or something, I know it seems very dark, and like for any of you who looked on my Twitter and saw that script that I wrote, yeah, my parents thought I was very disturbing and depressing. But I wrote that because it sends the message that this is very, very dangerous. And in that case, for dinosaurs being on the mainland, yeah. For these guys, they're kids. They have no experience dealing with these situations. And compare that to people who do have experience with these situations. They don't even do that good. Like in gym, they will literally, even if they didn't get sabotaged, they still would have probably had problems. Carnotosaurus attacked the monorail, yeah. And we see Bumpy and the Black Lantern, Gyrosfield running around, so I'm pretty sure this Gyrosfield sequence, like from how the characters look, just when we see them before, they look a little dirty, so it could be with Toro. But originally that Toro was supposed to be one of the demon Carnos, which is the one with green eyes and the mostly black body, because I thought it was going to be like that, but I think that was only supposed to be just like a nod, even though like it's become super popular. Like for my banner that I'm wearing here, which is just down here, I'm not going to show you because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I'm not that, you're not getting that much in this video. I designed the Carnotosaurus that's on my logo because I decided to use that as one of the dinos off the demon Carno with lime green eyes, because I really like it. I do love the regular Carnotaurus, but I thought that because we saw it with a scar and stuff, I thought maybe they were going to use that as well. Sort of like how you CGI things in and out or stuff, or change the colors with CGI. I thought they were doing that with the tails, but with all the stuff showing it with the regular Carnotaurus, I'm thinking that it's not going to be. If it is, I'll be really surprised. But there's nothing wrong, but I'd love to see Carnotaurus camouflage. They get stuck on the zip line, which is very interesting. And for anybody who's afraid of heights, don't show us looking down. And they fight Toro, which is very, very... I don't know how that's gonna work. Like they push a box into it, and he freaking explodes it. Like, I don't even know how they were able to push it anywhere near him without him first smashing it and getting it. But anyway, that's my opinion. And yeah, the Mosasaurus. Yeah, we see it. The last shot of it, we see, like, the character within the mountain range. Like, he's literally about to smack him in the jaw. How is she surviving this? There is no way they're gonna do that. Like at first when I saw the first little teaser trailer about a month ago, I thought maybe they'll have a Pteranodon save her or something, or some crazy stuff. But with that, it's even less likely. I mean, I don't mind seeing main kid character dies. That makes me sound sick, I know, but it works in this case. We got more shots of Toro before he has the scars. And we get the final shot of Toro running towards, and then of course Rexy smashing the gates. Getting the classic goal. I don't feel like Rexy will have a huge role in this, and that's perfectly fine. We can shine some light on Toro. Although, if Toro was killed by Rexy, I kind of would be a little bit annoyed with that. Don't get me wrong, I love Rexy killing stuff, but here's the thing. I want her to be scary and not just hero dinosaur. Blue, I can understand because she has a relationship with him. Rexy does not. First meeting with her and a human, she ate them. One of them. For the ifs. But I feel like she's going to appear at the end or something, showing that she's now taken up this area of Isla Nublar as well, the end of the show, which is perfectly fine. But I'm wondering how they're going to defeat Toro. Toro, I'm thinking, is either going to survive, which will be, I kind of would support because of the fact that most villains, animals and stuff always die. And if it survives and lives on, then we could theorize maybe one of the Carnotauruses we captured, because we know that they've captured 3, according to some official websites, including they stated that there were 3, one was sold off. Maybe we'll perhaps see Toro again, which I would love. Or they're going to kill. And there's some ways that I'm thinking they could do it. One, they somehow kill him in that cargo area we see, which, judging from what it looks like, I'm thinking it's either a ship, like a big cruise ship, or maybe a big plane, but that's real confusing to me, because if they're all kid characters and maybe one camp adult, although when we saw the camp destroyed there was no campers with them, I feel like Rex is going to come and save them and kill Toro. I don't like that for the fact that in Fallen Kingdom all we see of Carnotaurus and Rexy is Rexy beating Carnotaurus up. And don't get me wrong, I love Rexy being the alpha animal, but in this case, with that being all we've seen of Carnotaurus, it's a little annoying. I do like them, but I don't want to see that with Dominion. I don't want to see Rexy just beating up other dinosaurs displaying her dominance. I want her to kill them in a scary way, but that's just my opinion. So, in conclusion, I have a special announcement. For the first episode of Camp Cretaceous, once it comes on Netflix, I am going to be doing a reaction video of that. But until the 18th, you'll have to wait for me to react to the first episode of Camp Cretaceous. So if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like. Also, if you feel like I've earned it, I'd appreciate you subscribe and join our hunt. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.